The present perfect tense is a fascinating aspect of English that connects the past with the present. It's like a bridge that shows how past actions influence our current situation. So, let's dive into what it is and how it works. At its core, the present perfect tense is formed using the auxiliary verb have or has, followed by the past participle of the main verb. For example, if I say, I have eaten, the action of eating happened in the past, but it has relevance to now. Maybe I'm not hungry anymore, or perhaps I'm sharing that I've tried a new restaurant. The key here is that the action is complete, but its effects are still felt. Now, let's look at some examples to clarify this. Imagine I say, she has traveled to France. This tells you that at some point in her life, she went to France, and that experience shapes who she is today. It's not just about the trip, it's about the memories and stories she brings back. Another example is they have finished their project. This indicates that the project is complete, but it's also important because it might affect their current workload or deadlines. The present perfect tense often emphasizes the result of an action rather than the action itself. We also use the present perfect tense to talk about experiences. For instance, I have seen that movie. This doesn't tell you when I saw it, but it implies that I have that experience in my life. It's a great way to share personal stories without getting bogged down in details. Let's not forget about the use of ever and never. For example, have you ever been to New York? This question invites someone to share their experiences, and it's a great conversation starter. On the flip side, saying I have never tried sushi tells others something about my tastes and experiences. The present perfect tense can also express actions that started in the past and continue into the present. For example, I have lived here for 5 years. This indicates that I moved here 5 years ago, and I'm still living here now. It's a perfect way to show continuity. One common mistake is using the present perfect tense with specific time references. For instance, saying, I have seen that movie yesterday is incorrect because yesterday is a specific time in the past. Instead, you would say, I saw that movie yesterday. The present perfect is more about the experience rather than pinpointing when it happened. So, to sum it up, the present perfect tense is a powerful tool in English. It helps us connect our past actions to our present lives, share experiences, and express ongoing situations. Mastering this tense can really enhance your communication skills and make your conversations more engaging. It's all about making those connections and understanding how our past shapes our present.